Okay, guys, we're back and we're switching to wild. We're gonna still do the shaman. If I remember right, I showed this in the quest druid. The quest druid will be coming up. It's a weekend finally, and hopefully I get some time to grind some ranks. I haven't really played wild, I think, since last time, so I think I'm rank 18 or something like that. I want to do this one because this is a real fun deck. I've played it a couple times, as you guys seen before. It's never been, it's like typical Morlock decks. If you get good draws, get the board, you tend to win because this deck can have a lot of big tempo swings, a lot of surprise burst, but at the same time it's very vulnerable to removal and stuff like that. And plus the nerf to the Warleader kind of hurts it as well, so we'll see. I added the Lynch King card, Ice Fishing, because that's better. I think I removed Hex for those. I think Hex is a little bit too slow for the deck now, even though Hex really helped carry the deck, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Then the Curator is actually good to stabilize and card draw. Neptulon as well, and if you can finish your quest, you refill your hand. And let's go ahead and play hopefully a couple games. We'll see how it goes, and then we might preview that Druid deck again. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and queue up.
Versus Anduin.
And thinking of
The light shall bring victory.
counters, the Priest, I'm pretty sure counters this deck pretty harshly. Even though the other night I played, and I was able to beat the Priest because I was able to refill the board, and he was just taking so much damage he was unable to stabilize. Mulligan, of course, obviously you keep the quest. You really, I guess against aggro you could mulligan it, but it's not a good idea because the reward's just really good for this deck because you tend to run out of steam. Murloc, Tiny Fin you really want to keep, especially if you get Rock Pool Hunters. Primal Fin Lookout's really good because then you could actually guarantee having this for turn 2, and it depends on the opponent. You kind of want to save the Tiny Fin if you have your buffers or your card draw, because you want to guarantee full value from it if you can, but at the same time getting something on board is very important for this deck. And remember, don't play greedy, guys. Just play to as much as possible, meaning if you don't we don't have anything, so we're gonna do this. He could obviously paint it, and if that's the case, it's okay. What can you do? Alright, so either my opponent's deep in thought, because I don't think he mulligan. He might be AFK. Well, I'll take a free win if I can. Alright, maybe he's not. Alright, unfortunately we don't have any follow-up, but we do have that on turn 3. And yeah, the nerf is really bad because, especially with Finja, there's a time where Finja dies, but it pulls Warleader, and you actually end up keeping the minion alive. So yeah, that nerf to the health is pretty big. I think it makes the deck overall weaker. Alright, so my opponent has a really bad turn 2, but it could be because he's saving what's it called, Pain for the next turn. He's probably anticipating the Warleader. And I added the Tiny Fin because it really helps to pull off your combos with the Rock Pool Hunters and Primal Fins a lot more consistently. Alright, so let's do this real quick. Instead of putting the Warleader, we're actually going to do... Ooh, we float him on that, but I really would love to lose this over... and I know he has a Pain in hand. I could put this, get 2 damage, or get this, and then save it for a little bit more. Because next turn I have the Beast. I don't know if that was the best. You really want to effectively use all your mana every turn, but I'd rather him pain the 2/3 than my Warleader. And then we have Gentle Megasaur, and then we have Finja, etc., etc. So you kind of want to also save your Warleader as much as possible for burst. Alright, Murkeye is okay, but we want to take full advantage of our Alright, Death Rattle's actually really good because if he clears the board, I get stuff back. But that 3 attack though, that's you know, you're an aggressive deck, so this forces him to deal. Now, Dragonfire Potion obviously is an issue, but that's not for a couple more turns, and Light Bomb's also the same thing. So this could be potential. Alright, well, we gotta deal with that. And we'll deal with it with the Warleader or something like that. We're not gonna play Finja because that has to die. Otherwise, he's just gonna heal up back to full. Look at all the healing he's already got. Alright, so that's gonna die. Ooh, Lightning Bolt's okay. So we could do that and trade, but I think this is just better because we have this option as well. Alright, so we're gonna obviously send this in. We're gonna not effectively killing it. I don't know, I think this is better, guys. I'd rather save the lightning bolt for something else. And now he has to deal with the Warleader, and he has to deal with the Mega. So hopefully we win this. You know, priests are tough. They have a lot of answers to a lot of stuff, and they're, you know, Holy Nova, like right there, is going to be bad. You know, hopefully I could kill it with a lightning bolt. Yeah, Potion of Madness going into what? Why would he? Oh, he wants to get. Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I think this is it. Here, let's do this first. Nah, because we want to kill this for sure, no matter what. Let's just pressure this. Almost have lethal, but this is probably the turn where he clears the board. Hopefully, we'll be able to refill our hand. Wow! Oh, don't tell me he's that mean deck. That's actually bad, but he's gonna trade into that. You know, I'm not gonna get any value. I'd rather, yeah, but you float him, and let's give him a target to hit. Oh, that was also missed the damage. Forgot to put down the buff. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose this, guys. I mean, this is the problem with this deck, right? You get a lot of burst, you get a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, you get so close, especially with Priest. Why would he do that, dude? I know that's a bigger threat, but... Ooh. Oh, actually, that's really good. And we'll deal with that next turn. I know I could have put down, but it's not worth putting down a 2/2 just to get an extra 2 bits of damage when it's not lethal. Oh wow, what is this guy's deck? Oh shit. Nah. Good thing is I get a card draw. Actually, that's really good. And look at that. Look at how much. Yeah, this is so bad. Maybe we could come back. We get our dude. Let's see. Can we do anything else? We're not gonna play him. Ooh. Actually, this is good. Unfortunately, we don't get full value, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna clear the board. I hope he's not Reno. I'm surprised you haven't seen the Witch yet. And the next turn we also have a buff, and then we have a way to refill our deck. If we could get this to live and only a couple minions, it's good. He's gonna obviously clear the board. Light bomb. Oh wow! Well, hello, friend. Yeah, I love BM. Freaking priests are such a freaking nuisance. Alright, cool. I need to take a quick break, guys, and I'll be right back.
versus Jaina.
Okay, our opponent is a mage. We're definitely going to get rid of this. In that game against the priest, I've learned when I've been playing with this deck. Oh wow, that's perfect for turn 2. Alright, we're not going to put down a Tiny Fin turn 1 because the mage could coin out and ping it. So we're going to wait so we can get full value with our hunter. And then card draw is actually really good. What I was saying is I've learned from this deck is there'll be times where I have a pretty empty hand and I've lost a lot of my board and I still win like I did with that priest. So I've learned not to concede. For a while I did, but because it's like, okay, these type of decks, which is usually true, right? You lose the board, and that's with shaman decks in general, you tend not to win, but we will see. Alright, so he's okay. Get 2 to our thing. Next turn we have a couple options. Hopefully some of our minions stick. I'm pretty sure one of them's gonna get for. Okay, took out the weaker minion. That's perfect. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We could actually draw. But let's give him something to ping. And as you can see, you run out of cards quite fast in this deck. So that's the nature of. I think this deck, when I originally conceived it, was more mid-range-ish. And it's kind of gone to less. And I'm trying to see if I could switch it back. I had some slower cards in it, so we'll see. See, we'll see. Oh, that's actually perfect. We're playing that no matter what, and we're gonna do this. Oh, Finja, next turn is excellent. So is the Warleader. Yeah, that ice fishing I think is really good for this deck. We're at 410. We'll probably put down Finja so we could combo it with the Warleader on turn 6. That way we could hopefully kill something on board. Alright, so my opponent's really trying to just stabilize, which is fine. Oh, wow. Okay, so we might lose this or we might be okay. Alright, so we're doing this. He's not going to have area effect anytime soon. Next turn we could actually use it for buff here. Look at this. We might be able to... Okay, we're at 6 for 10. It's turn 5. I wonder what that is. That could be Mirror Entity. I doubt it's most likely Ice Block or Ice Barrier. Oh, Neptulon would be kind of good. Let's. Oh, we're gonna. Oh shoot, we're not gonna be able to attack with that. We're gonna chill, so we're gonna. I know we float them enough, but the reason I want to put that there is so we could buff up our Warleader and Finja. That way we get a pretty dominant board. It's most likely. Okay, that's okay. Oh man, we're not gonna be able to attack with that, right? Neptulon actually might be a better idea right now. Let's get something out there that he needs to deal with. We could buff our board later. Actually, that's actually kind of better.
The menagerie.
Reason being is we get Gentle Megasaur. We're not attacking with Finja because we want to protect her. Now our board's actually pretty good. Even a Flame Strike, we're not going to lose everything. Unfortunately, we'll lose. We will lose Bran. I mean, not Bran, Finja. Okay, that's okay. Next turn, we have a huge turn. We're going to put Megasaur, and we're going to do any Fin is awesome. Unless that's Counterspell. It could be. I didn't think of that. The chance of it being Counterspell so unlikely. Man, it would be a big tempo loss though if it is. Alright, we're gonna do this. Oh my god, it is. Who the fuck plays Counterspell and Alright, we're gonna.
Do not touch.
We don't have room for Finj. Wow, you gotta be sitting Counterspell. If I'd known that, I would have done obviously that. Okay, so We're not going to attack with her.
Do not.
We have to kill that. Alright. Really, dude. Counterspell on the Quest Mage. We're still a big board. Finja survives. I don't know why I killed the 2-2. God, my control days are... Really? Wow, guys, that was misplaced. Should have just left it. There's no way... Yeah, that was bad. I don't know why I thought I wasn't paying attention. Got really sidetracked by that counterspell. I was not expecting it. Ah, man, I should have tested it. Yeah, but... they don't play counterspell, though. Yeah, so weird. Well, whatever. I still have another one. I only need one to win, really, if you think about it. Alright, that's not going to be touched. Oh, actually, Finja would be kind of good, but... Alright, so we need to make room here, actually, so we could play some stuff, but in the meantime, everything's still in the face. Let's pop him. Oh, actually, he doesn't have, my God, guys. So bad. Didn't even realize he didn't have a secret in play. So, he probably thought it was BM. Anyways, I will definitely make another part to this. I'm so used to Ice Block. Wow. Counterspell, and I'm sitting there, have lethal and totally forgotten. This is kind of like a grinding daily. I needed 3 wins within class. Oops, what the hell was that? I pushed the enter key by mistake. So anyways, as you can see, this deck seems pretty cool. We're at 451. We're going to start that grind for Golden Shaman. And then in the meantime, let's see. We might actually play this again. I really like the deck. But in the meantime, let me check. Yeah, I think I want to showcase this next. I haven't done Druid for almost a month. Like all Druids, if you ramp out, it's just excellent. If you don't, you're going to have pretty tough times, especially against aggressive decks. Fate Spinner, I wanted to try this because it really works towards your quest, but it's been excellent for me. I don't know why it hasn't seen... I could understand. It's really not a great statted minion, but that deal damage is so awesome. And if you're ahead, you can sometimes get away with +2/+2 to get like a mini bloodlust. Anyways, guys, just want to show you, and there's some big tempo swings in this deck as well. You get this, or you get him, and then you just do ultimate. I mean, there's so much good stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and take care. Bye.